Welcome back. How you guys doing today? Welcome back. Look at this shirt. This shirt live. I like my shirt. I hope you guys are having a beautiful Sunday. I wanted to talk about something beautiful. Very beautiful. I always like to talk about beautiful things, and enjoy beautiful things, but I feel like personally you gotta have a desire to love and live life and enjoy the small things, enjoy the beauties of life, man. Life is so short, but it's so precious. It's a gift that God gives us to look at the water for a little while, hear the birds sing, breathe in the fresh air, and just be thankful, thankful and grateful for all the small things that add up in your life. People take life for granted, and I feel like the richer you are, the less you see these things, the less you stop to breathe in the fresh air, the less you stop to appreciate others, even other people. You don't appreciate other people when you have it all. Sometimes materials separate us from what truly matters. And don't get me wrong, I like to enjoy my material stuff too, just like everybody else. But I always feel like there's a time and place for everything. The more material you have, the more you identify with your material stuff. It's about separating yourself from those stuff and acknowledging and not identifying yourself with those stuff, and just realizing that to be content, to be happy, you gotta go within yourself. You gotta go within yourself. You can't be without yourself. Without meaning the outside. You can't be outside of yourself. You always gotta remain within yourself. There's poor people that are happy every day, that wake up excited. And there's rich people that have it all and have everything at the palms of their hands, but yet they're miserable. And it's about that true balance of knowing that everything you need and your happiness, your sense of worth, your sense of value, the beautiful things you take for granted are all inside of you. People in this world have this conquest of, if I achieve this much, then I'll be happy. If I do and climb to these limits right here, then I'll be happy. But then once you get there and you're at the top of the top, you realize that you're still unhappy. I know, because I'm speaking from experience. Everything I tell you, one, I speak from the heart, and two, I'm speaking from experience. And I know, because when I was at the top, that's how it was for me. I'm like, if I just reach this point, I'm gonna be happy. If I get this car, and I get these jewels and these trinkets and all these stuff, then I'll be happy. And then little did I know that once I got there, once I obtained those stuff, I was still unhappy. And I was probably even more empty than I was when I proclaimed and I said those stuff. But it's about realizing the treasures in the heart. What's inside is what's beautiful, man. What's inside is what gives you value. Because you could be poor to everybody else, right? Poor in the eyes of everybody else. But in the minds and the hearts and the souls of people, they know you're rich. They know you're rich. They know deep down inside you have something that they don't have. And that upsets them. They're like, damn, how is this dude happy no matter what? How's this dude going through all these misfortune, right? And it's like he's still happy. And then I got everything and I'm miserable. And it's because you don't need those things to be happy. All you need is to be content with yourself, to be content with others, and to be content with God and where He has put you and the gifts that God has given you. God has given you so much riches, so much value, so much talent that on the daily you overlook it and you take for granted. Sometimes the most precious things in life are the ones that are given to you freely, without cost. And it's the things that we mostly take for granted overall. Nowadays, I just like the company of a beautiful woman, let's say. Sharing time with those I love. Having meaningful conversations. Loving others the way I love myself. Sharing in food, the sharing in drinks, the sharing of time of each other. That's all that truly matters in this world. Money is a construct. Things are a construct. And all of those, both things, money and things, are meaningless if you have nobody to share with. What are those things if you can't bring joy to others with those things? They mean nothing. And sometimes I'm happy with myself that I know this, but I'm mad at myself that it took me this long to realize all these things. But it's better late than never. It's better that you realize the flaws and the errors of your ways and the imperfection that you walked in to perfect your soul in the truest way possible. And sometimes, I'll be honest with you, I feel bad for those people who reside with hate in their hearts. And I don't even take it at times, you know, people might sly you, you know, they'll sleight of hand, they might mistreat you, they might try to put you down. And I used to feel personal about that. I used to get vengeful about those type of things and angry about those things. But nowadays, I just feel bad for people like that. That they have to put you down, that they have to disregard you, or anything you acknowledge, they say that you're the fool for acknowledging it. I honestly feel bad for those people, because those people aren't so much as mad at you, but they're mad at themselves. They're like, how can somebody with so little be happy like they have so much? And them themselves that have so much are unhappy like if they had a little. And then we come to that conclusion that it's the lack of understanding what is truly valuable in life. And yeah, man, I at times, let's say at work, at times when I'm at work, anybody, you're at work or something, somebody might try to sly you or might try to make you feel different or make you feel bad. And honestly, I feel bad for those people, bro, because like I say, it's not so much as you. They're unhappy with themselves. They're discontent with themselves. So then they project that upon you, hoping that they'll get an emotional reaction, right? That you react to that. Because if you react to anything that they put out, you'll be how you call it? You'll be verifying that they're right about their point of views and perspectives of life. You know? But everything, emotional response, reactions, is all like a gift. If you accept it, that becomes your reality. And now if you don't accept it, it does not become your reality. And I choose that those evil and bad gifts that people try to throw upon me, their problems that they try to cast upon me, I choose not to accept none of that. I don't want no parts of that gift, none of that. Because the moment I accept it, it'll become my reality. I'll be as miserable as they are. I'll have to stoop to their level and do the things that they do. But now I don't have to. I really don't. Because God in my heart has made me, and in my spirit, He has made me so rich that I don't have to. I don't have to stoop to that level. I know what true riches is. And true riches comes deep within the heart of the soul. It comes from within the spirit. So when people want you to play their games, choose not to play their games. Choose to be different. Choose to rise above their vision of the world. Choose to prove them wrong every time they think that they're right. How do you do this? Live your truth. Be happy no matter what. I'm happy no matter what. Whether I have a good day, whether I have a bad day, whether somebody tries to mess up my day, whether things go wrong in my path, whether things go right in my path, I'm always happy. And I don't want nobody to take that from me ever. Because that's a gift that God has given me that multiplies upon itself. Because every time I meet a person and I have that energy, I bring the light into their eyes as well. So I choose to not allow nobody to take my gift from me, the gift that God has given to me and bestowed upon my heart. I'm gonna be happy no matter what. No matter what comes at me, no matter who comes at me, no matter why they come at me, I do not care about none of that bullshit. None of that shit means nothing to me. The only thing that means something to me at the end of the day is what? How God views me and how God thinks about me. And whether I'm doing what my Father wants me to do at the time He needs me to do it, when He needs me to do it. The rest is bullshit. The rest will vanish just like this world. But the will and the words of God and the love that is in God, that He is imputed and imbued upon me, will live forever and transcend throughout space and time. And people will always remember you for all the loving acts that you've done Even the smallest loving act, they're always gonna think back in the back of their head and be like, wow, I remember when this person did this for me. And you'll live in the hearts of souls of not only God and this world, but of men forever. And that's why I do what I do. That's why I make these videos. That's why I take the time out of my day to speak into the world beauty, because the world deserves beauty. There's so much agony, so much pain, so much darkness in this world. That you don't think you deserve love? You think you don't deserve beauty? You think you don't deserve to enjoy life a little bit? Smile, laugh, have a good meal with people you cherish and love. And whoever wants to spend time with you is blessed. And whoever doesn't want to spend time with you, you let them be. You let them be. Because your presence is a blessing within itself. Your presence is a gift that always gives. I only want to be around people who want me around, who appreciate my presence and what I bring to the table, into their hearts and into their lives. I don't want to be around people who take me for granted, because that's like grabbing the gift that God gave you, throwing it in the ground, right, and smushing it in the dirt. I can't do that no more, bro. I don't want to do that no more. Whoever loves me will find me. Whoever does not love me will not find me. Whoever loves me will acknowledge the worthiness of my presence. And whoever does not love me will disregard the worthiness of my presence. These are all words spoken through God, imbued through me. I kid you not, because I'm not that knowledgeable to speak like this. I know as the Holy Spirit, the Spirit of HaKodesh, of God speaking through me. And it is my job, my duty, to do the will of my Father. So I love you guys with all my heart. I hope this touches the souls that it needs to touch, and reflects and ponder upon the people that it needs to ponder upon. I love you guys. I hope you guys have a beautiful day, a beautiful life. Remember, you're the gift that gives and always continues to give and multiplies and is infinite. Spend time with those who truly love you. Give the gift to those who truly appreciate you. I love you guys. In the name of the Father, and the Son, and the Holy Spirit, I'm out. Look at that beautiful woman right there. Mwah. Out, gang.